We did it, boys and girls. We finally upgraded. Nice truck. Check it out. Peanut butter inside. Ice cream paint job. So I was confused because I got this key and I thought I was gonna fix a dent on this car. I don't know, I associated this key with that car. And I was looking for the dent, I could not find it. But it ended up being on this truck. I'll show you the dents here in a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and move it to where my truck is at. So this is it. Denali Ultimate. Not my truck, customer's car. I wish it was. It's a nice truck. But we got a dent here. Let's see if you can see it. It's like right here. Yeah, right there. And then two right there, one and two. Well, thanks to me being smart and remembering things, but I forgot my tripod at home, so it's gonna be an interesting video. But yeah, we got a dent right there. Got another one right here. I think this is a steel panel, so it makes it nice. And then we have this other one right here. I'll show you on like the light on it. But anyways, yeah, gonna get started on these dents. I won't be able to record the process because I have nowhere to keep my phone up, and I need both my hands. So we'll see how this comes out. But the dent itself will come out fine. I'm just saying the video. But yeah. So I got this. It's a double bend, almost a sharp tip tool. So I can get right to it like that. Actually, like this. That's how I'm getting right to this dent. This. Okay, so I was able to. Where is it? Okay, alright. Am I that? Okay, there it is. So you can see it's up a little bit right now. So normally I would do like a twisting to motion to get this out, but because I'm using this as leverage and obviously I don't want to break this because it's brand new, I had to almost go to a pushing. So instead of twisting, I was literally going side to side, pushing to get the center up. So obviously there's a high here, gonna knock that down, blend it down, it should be fine, and we'll move on to the next one. So right here, my microphone stopped working, but I wanted to show what I was using as a knockdown, which is the VIP knockdown tool. It's pretty inexpensive, but yeah, it's just a polished metal tip, and it'll knock down my highs that I have without marring the paint. So yeah. Alright, so I was able to knock it down. I had to push a little bit again because I had to blend it a little bit. But yeah, it looks much better. There's a little blemish. I'm gonna push that out just a little bit, and then we'll move on to this one. Yeah, that one. Man, it is really hot today. Holy crap. This panel's getting so hot that's like I have to rest my hand on it, and I think I'm gonna use a towel because it's starting to burn my hand. But yeah, it is what it is, but it's not too bad. Could be worse, could be even hotter or freezing cold outside. So the good thing is California, we have, I don't know how many months, but we have, I'd say about 9 months of solid weather, or even 10 months of solid weather, where it's pretty nice. But yeah, so just knock out these two and then we'll be done with this side. Then we got the other one and we're out of here. All right, so I got the last one knocked out. Yeah, we got the last one knocked out here. So the whole fender is nice and clean. Now we'll move on to the next side. But man, it is freaking hot. I can't believe how hot it is. But yeah, it looks good. These fenders look good. But it's crazy how this truck makes my truck look so small. Very nice. So you can see the dent here, and what a difference, man. Just like, even though I'm not 100% in the shade, but like the panels in the shade, it's cooler to the touch. It's about the ambient temperature outside compared to a million degrees on that side. But yeah, it's just, it feels much nicer on this side. I wish I could be in the shade, but hey man, can't be in the shade all the time. But yeah, so same deal, same tool. Use this tool here, this double bend tool. Get right in there, opposite direction like this, boom boom boom, and we're out of here. All right, so that's it. Got that dent out. Well, it's kind of a drop, but yeah, it came out super clean. So obviously it'd be nice if every dent would come out extremely clean, where I wouldn't even have to use a knockdown after just to get that metal to fall back down. But even though these are tiny little dents, not any one of them was the same. They were all completely different. So you have to work every single dent different. So this one, I thought it was just a little shot right here and it was it. But it had a dent and then it had a small crease. So something that only this light bar would show, because without the light, you didn't see anything. It just looked like a regular dent. But if I would have just done that and then pulled it off, and then maybe in a certain angle, you would see a slight dip or something. So yeah, this light bar or this light board helps to, what am I looking for? Helps to amplify the panel so you can help see where the dent is at. So besides just having it straight, I also turned it this way so I can see that crease. So the lines were going instead of vertical, they're going horizontal. And you always want to put board in the same direction as your dent, because then it'll throw yourself off if you don't. Because it'll look good in one direction, but then as soon as you take the light board off, you'll see the dent out of nowhere. Or you'll still see the dent. You can see it out of nowhere, but you'll still. So it's always good to, they call it cross check. So literally cross check, right? You have the board this way one time when you work the dent. Looks good this way, okay. Turn it this way. Oh, now you see a different part of the dent. Then you're able to manipulate the metal to get it back. So yeah, this one literally took me like 5 minutes. It took me maybe about 10 minutes, but yeah, it was all good. So now the price down on this, or the time that took us to do this dent. So it took me about, oh look, there's another one right here. Look at that. Well, let me take care of that one because I'm here. But the price to take care of these dents now, so it's 4 dents total. They look like tiny little dents. I don't know what caused them. I think the fender flare here, putting this fender flare on and using a different tool to take the old one off, because some of these come with a textured plastic, and so I'm not sure if the Ultimate comes from factory with the color matched or the textured plastic, but I know some trucks do come with the textured plastic, so they could have swapped these over, and whoever was taking these fender flares off was using something to pry against the metal and cause it to dent. But yeah, so the price for these dents would be $400, between $400 and $420. It took me of actual working time maybe 30 minutes. So yeah, pretty cool. You know, in 30 minutes you can make about $400. And yeah, it may seem like a lot of money for the amount of time, but I'm not charging for my time. I'm charging for my knowledge. I've been doing this for 7 years, coming up on 8 years now, and yeah, I'm charging for my knowledge. And also, it still is cheaper to do it this route than going to a body shop. So going this route instead of going through a body shop is cheaper and faster and better because, well, one, a body shop, I don't know how much they would charge, but I'm sure they wouldn't charge just $400, because really they would have to do is they would have to sand this down, fill it in, or try to take the dent out from behind, but still fill it in, repaint. They do both fenders, and if you're going to do it right, you got to blend the hood, blend both doors, and the bumper. So you're probably looking about $1,200, maybe $1,500, probably $2,000, depending on the paint and the body shop. And then you're out of your car for a week, maybe 3 to 7 days. So yeah, so I mean, $400 for 30 minutes, and you still keep the original paint, no Carfax, no blemishes. You don't have to worry about the paint matching too, because that's the other thing too. You got to worry about the paint matching, even though it might be a brand new truck. Well, the way it was sprayed at the factory is not the way someone else is going to respray this truck. So to do it correctly, it can be a super expensive. So yeah, I'm going to knock out this last dent, and then we'll get going. But yeah, it's getting hot. I'm getting toasty. And so they have another job for the day, but guy never got back to me. So I think this is it. It's a hot day. I'm ready to go home. I'm not really tripping. But yeah. All right, got this one knocked out. This last one. So the way I was able to get to this one is I had to use this chain to give me leverage. And then I would push down here, push right here, because this is way too open. I have nothing to push against. So yeah, I have no leverage. But yep, this one actually took a little bit longer than that first one because it was in a weird spot. But yeah, all done now. So yeah, pretty good 30 minutes. So to go home now, drink some water and hang out. So sick truck. Although I wish it could be mine. One day I'll get another one or another Sierra, but for sure diesel this time. Oh boy. But yeah, so all done. God, I need a haircut. My beard's looking scruffy. But yeah, all done. Turn back into the service center, and we will be done. You know, it's funny. I'm not used to these mirrors. Mirrors are like, on my truck, the mirrors are not as big. But golly, the mirrors on this truck are freaking huge. And I feel like I can see everything. I'm just not used to it. I just put the backup camera too. I'm not used to backup camera anymore. I used to be. But my truck doesn't have one. But yeah. Plus, it's not my truck. I don't want to mess anything up. If it was mine, it'd be like, whatever. Who cares if I mess something up? The fan is screaming. I'm hot! Alright, so we're all done today. Sitting in the truck now with the AC on. Because, dude, it's freaking hot. You know, I always tell a lot of people this, like, when it says it's like, for example, right now it's 90 degrees outside. It's 90 degrees everywhere. But on a dealership lot, it's at least 100, 105. Just when you have no shade and that sun's just cooking, just because all that asphalt and all that metal is just radiating all that heat. So yeah, it's pretty hot today. I'm sweating a lot. I'm ready to go home. But yeah, we're able to knock out that GMC. Came out really nice. Customer should be really happy with it. Made some good money on it too. So yeah, if you have any questions about PDR and you know what it entails and all that stuff, you know, please leave a comment. Also like and subscribe too, and we'll see you on the next one though, for sure. All right, peace.